you think, because you're a very good leader, I've noticed that people listen to you, whether they want to, and not in a mean way, but because if you're doing it, they have to do it. There's nowhere
Yeah.
to hide. But to the same token, I've noticed that people want to follow you and they want to do. So what do you attribute your success as a leader? What are some of the qualities that you think, and less obvious ones than,
Yeah.
giving everybody a ton of dough or whatever?
No, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, two bosses in my time they really took care of me and gave me the coaching and development. And it's one boss when I worked my way through college. I worked at a trucking company on the dock, 120 degrees in the trailer in the summer times, 130 degrees in the trailer in summer times, and it was really cold in the winter times in North Carolina. And my old terminal manager, Marty, used to say, surround yourself with good people and good things will happen. Well, my boss, Clark, that really started developing my career was like, okay, yes, but show an interest, give them what they need, which is the development they need, the one-on-one time, and they'll follow you. I've got people that's worked for me 5, 6, 7 times. I do keep pulling them, and I do for a reason. Not one because I know I can turn them. If I got a lot of stuff to get done in a short amount of time, I need some folks with me that I can just release the Kraken. The guy just drop in. They can get it done. Guess what? I got 6 things to do. That's one I don't have to worry about because I've worked with this person. I've developed them. They know my style. They know my cadence. They know what I want to see, and I can trust them. It's like a great book. If y'all please read this book. General Stanley McChrystal, Team of Teams. Love the book. It talks about, and he's got several more, and he's got a consulting business now. My whole family's military. I wasn't because at the 18 years old, I had a heart murmur and they wouldn't let me in for whatever reason. Then it went away for 20 some years. And then I turned over 40 and bam, it came back. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Really? And it's gone now. I don't have it right now, but it could come back. I don't know. But my whole family's military. And so dad was a Marine. Yeah, that's where a lot of this drive comes from. It's, but the things that I take a personal pride in all the people that work for me. Like I had the recruiting coordinators, for instance, they all reported to me for the last couple of months. And we had performance discussions. We had bonus discussions that we had to talk about. Who did it? Did I pass the buck to somebody else just because one of my team left? No, I did it. And I took the time and talked to every single one of them about what they want to do next. Recruiting coordinator, you can go anywhere. You can go into HR, you can go into operations, you can go into a recruiter role. Where do you analysts, where do you want to see? And I love the question, but I hate the question. Where do you see yourself in 3 years? What do you want to do with your life, right? But I take the time to get to know my people. The very first thing I do when I come into an organization is I meet everybody. I mean, any of my directs, but all the team in the US, over 50 some people, met every single one of them for all the different groups, right?
I
Of
can
course, I have to
attest to
get to
that.
Philippines, I have to get to India, I have to get to Europe, I have to get to Asia, right? But I met every single person within my first 30 days because I need to know who do I have, what do I have to work with, And so, and I told them when I first started this job, and I told them most recently, I've had several, I've got a couple that I use as my case study. And I say it all the time, she came to me and she wasn't sure. I put her in a couple of different roles and she's flourished. She said she thought she wanted to be an analyst. Now she wants to go into project management. And I'm like, awesome. She wouldn't have known that had I not given her the opportunity, right? At
Neal,
the former bank name that I used to work for, if you never got that opportunity ever, it was purely you're not doing your job, you're gone because we got 350,000 people. We'll bring in the next person. That was the one thing that really pissed me off. Sorry, about corporate America, that they didn't eat their own dog food. I eat my own dog food. I do.
see, look,
I
look
love
at,
my
I gotta
people. I
say
love my
this.
teams.
When I came to visit you at your current place of employ, well, first of all, first of all, they brought you in. I always say this, they didn't bring you in because it was going great. And you hadn't been there more than 2 or 3 weeks and you invited me in. You knew, I mean, all we did was go for, first thing you said is, geez, for goodness sake. And I think you might've used different words. You go, dude, I heard you from the third floor in the breezeway, number one. But on the walk from the reception desk to the conference room, you must have said hello by name to like 15 people. And I was like, wow, either you've just been walking around for the first 2 weeks and talking to people, or you're a wizard. So anyways, I can attest to that.